5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Crowder. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out front, ending the third quarter on a 14-4 run. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Johnson. And it's Green in the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
Celtics trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Jerebko, the pass to Zeller. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Wade with it. Out guarded by Smart. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Here's Green. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Zeller. Here's Crowder. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And, not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
Whiteside, this is the way. Zeller with the double team.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And he makes the first.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jerebko. Wade can't hit. Here's Crowder. And he gets the bucket. And 11 points for Johnson.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Chris Bosh. From the baseline. Here's Whiteside. And Turner with the block. But they recover it. Stoudemire kicks to Whiteside.
Goaltending call.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Turner with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Misses off the left iron. That drops. And that's 15 points for Dwayne Wade.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Johnson outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Really an extraordinary game for Johnson. He has 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
They kick it out to Green. Lots of room. Whiteside, no good.
Inside 2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Assisted.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Whiteside. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Wade drives in, deflects the pass, kicks it out to Johnson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Stoudemire. And a change for the Celtics. Young's checked in for Turner. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Shoots from the right block. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Bosch for three. And he gets the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now Smart. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
No American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. A Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor.